Hi guys, welcome to Twitter's funny channel. Today I am going to teach banking application step by step part 9 tutorial. In our last tutorial we saw how to design the account creation form. The form consists of two parts. One is a customers and customer tabs and account tabs. These things we saw in our last tutorial. In this tutorial I am going to show the coding part. Coding part means the user fill all the stuff, customers part as well account part, and click save button. The records will be go to the database and adapt it into our database. Okay, that is the stuff I am going to teach in this tutorial. Okay, let me go back to our database first. This is our database here. It consists of two tables here, customers tables as well as accounts tables here. What I am going to do is here, double click on the save button. This save button we have to write the code. Okay, what I am going to do is here I have fields. One is a customer. Here I have fields. Here I have to enter all the fields here. This one I'm going to change the name as, that is easy to identify the name. Here I'm going to, let's change the name as here, text last name, txt last name. This one I'm going to change as txt first name. Otherwise very difficult to understand the name if you not change the name and if you enter as a default one. This one will be txt city. This one will be txt state. Fine. This one will be txt4. This one will be txt date. This one will be txt email. Fine. Now what I am going to do is I am going to get the another text box names. So I have to click on this tab 2, click on this one here, txt account. This one will be txt account type, ACC type. This one will be txt description. This one will be txt balance, BAL. Okay, we successfully changed the name of each and every text boxes and comma boxes. Now let's arrange the one here like that. Okay, let's click on this one. Arrange the perfect. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to create a variable and equal to them. Okay, so I have to create the variables 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 variables on the customer part here. Okay, let's get the customer's part. String all the variables I'm going to create all the variables I'm going to create as string types. Okay, because I'm not going to add anything else. So let me create all the stuff in string. So cust id, last name, first name. So cust id, cid, this means customer id, then last name first name, after that street, city, street, as well as city. The record will be city, state, phone, date, state, phone, date. Another one will be, the last one will be for customer table email. Okay, these are the relevant field. After that we have another fields also, so we have to moving to the another field. So let's click on this one here. This one will be tab 2. Here let me go to account number, account type, description. Here account number, AC number, account type, description, and balance. Okay, we have created all the string variables successfully. The second step, what I am going to do is I am going to equal into this relevant text boxes. Okay, here, okay, here we will moving above this one. Okay, we complete the code. After that we have to arrange them in, or arrange them top of here. Okay, here relevant text box we can set. Okay, so after create the variable, this one will be the first one, CID equal into which text box, sorry, CID equal into label 14. Here this label, so easily put here label 14. After that what I'm going to do is CL name equal into which text box, TXT. You have to easily find the name, TXT last name. You can find the name easily from that drop down. Okay, another one is TXT first name dot text. Another one is for street. I'm going to set as text box TXT. We wrote TXT street here to set like that. After that, city, you have to set TXT city dot text. After that, state equal into TXT state dot text. After that, phone equal into TXT phone dot text. After that, date, I am going to set date equal TXT date dot text. Another stuff, email equal into TXT email dot text. Other things, AC number equal into TXT account dot text, TXT AC dot text. After that, account type equal into TXT account type dot text. This equal into txt this dot text bell equal into txt bell dot text. Here you notice that after you equal into each and every variable into a relevant text boxes, you notice that there will be the two things. One is a customers and account table. That will be the some various tables in our database tables part. Here it consists of its various tables. So here what I am going to do is, here once user registers custom account as well as account part and click save record, the both record will be go and add customer database table as well as account table at the same time. Okay, that query will be added the both tables as well. Okay, that is the stuff I'm going to do in this tutorial. Okay, so we'll see how to do this. Okay, we normally if you write the query in our my point of sale system, I wrote normal query in my point of sale system. I wrote to insert query and insert the record into our database. Here what I'm going to do is, here I use some advanced part here as well. Okay, here that mean as I explained my previous tutorials how to do the account to account transaction. Okay, the same stuff here. Here when you doing the multiple transaction mean when you are trying to add the multiple queries, multiple insert queries at the simultaneously, so you have to use the transaction. Okay, the transaction mean it consists of two parts. One is a transaction commit, another one is a transaction rollback. Okay, the transaction, what is the meaning of transaction commit mean? If the both recorded query syntax will be correct, the record will be added successfully. Okay, you notice that it might be one query will be correct, one will be not correct, it won't added in our database. Okay, it's rollback. Okay, it's checking the both should be correct only. Transaction commit, both records are written our database. If it is not, it's rollback and throw the error. Okay, so that you have to put when you are trying to write the trying to write multiple queries at the same time, you have to use this important concept, which is a begin transaction. This is a very important part of the queries. The same part I'm going to write in my query here. This one, the same query here. What I'm going to do is, here let me back to our coding part. This will be the coding here. First open the connection first. Here telling open the connection. Here this is the connection I'm going to open. Con, this is the connection part. I establish the connection object con dot open the connection first. After that, what I'm going to do is SQL command. This I'm not using the SQL query here. SQL command, instead of the SQL I'm using MySQL, because I'm save my data into my MySQL database, not SQL database. Okay, so that here SQL, here SQL command, I'm creating one object cmd equal new SQL command object. After that, what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to create the another relevant part, that is a SQL connection. SQL transaction, sorry, not connection, SQL transaction. Sorry, MySQL transaction. Here is also there. You have to create here transaction. Create the object as transaction as well. After that, what I'm going to do is here, what I mean, sorry, it's not a function, just a object. After that, transaction equal into contact begin transaction. Here I'm going to write transaction equal into begin connection dot begin transaction, connection dot begin transaction. Okay, you don't need to write anything else in the bracket. Okay, here what happens is here, first I am creating one MySQL command object. After that, you already aware of what is MySQL command does. It's check both, okay, query part as well as the connection part. Okay, this is the transaction part. It's a very important part. The transaction, what we are creating the transaction of it here is the transaction mean that is the part which is a more crucial part in this tutorial, because it is the two queries are working successfully only the transaction will work. Transaction will work mean the commit part will be work. It is the success part mean it is a commit part. The failure part will mean this is a rollback part. Okay, I explain in this one here. If it is a success, the both are success. Here you can get the message both records are written to the database. It's a attempt here transaction commit. This queries works fine only the transaction commit will be work, or else go to work and go to the, if it is not correct, go to the rollback part. Rollback mean transaction rollback mean rollback is working if it is getting error. Okay, that's why we are using the transaction part. Okay, now I hope you understood those stuff. Okay, when you are creating the transaction rollback and commit, you must use this one transaction. You have to create this one additional part transaction object here like that. After that, you have to give the connection here transaction here, this transaction equal into begin transaction. I'm going to begin the transaction part. I gave the connection to here, this connection to I gave there, this connection object giving to the transaction part, this object I am giving the connection. Okay, after that what I am going to do is here, but I wrote here. Okay, after that I'm going to give the connection as to my SQL command also. I haven't given the connection, so here I have created the variable as SQL command. That will be the CMD. There will be a default property called connection. Here I'm going to set as con. Okay, this write like this. If you are not understood those stuff, CMD equal into CMD being this MySQL command. I'm going to create the connection. I haven't given any connection here, MySQL command, so it's a blank one. Now I'm going to give the connection. You set the connection equal into connection object. This one. Now the connection will be successfully added. After that, as well as I'm going to give the connection to my transaction also. Here, this transaction also I'm going to give the connection CMD dot transaction equal into my transaction object. That's the things we have to write here. Okay, you have to create the connection to CMD MySQL command as well as a transaction object. You have to give the connection and set into our SQL command. Okay, after that what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the query part. That's a very important part of the tutorial. So how does here write? Okay, here I'm going to write as a try. Within try block I'm going to write try and catch. That's a very important part of our tutorial. Here catch, if there any exception, it will be throwing to the catch. What kind of error you can get, that is the purpose of catch. If there is no error, try will be executed. If it is the error, the catch block will be executed and show the error, what kind of error it is. Finally, that will be the final part of the okay. let's write the code. We have to write the coding as we have to write SQL command cmd dot command text equaling to, we have to write the insert query. So first I'm going to insert, the first thing will be this one, our customer table. We easily get the customer table. You just go to the structure, how many fields are there. Okay, you have to just copy this record and paste it there. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to type the name carefully, insert into, I'm going to insert the record into which database. Customer is the database I'm going to insert the record. So insert into customer, it's a database I'm going to insert the record. Okay, customer. So within the bracket I'm going to type the table columns. I arrange the table columns, then I'm passing to my relevant fields. So here this one, good stuff is you just copy and paste within the bracket. Okay, you can avoid the errors, otherwise if you leave any mistakes you can get the error. Okay, the spelling mistake will be occur while running the code, so that you have to, if you paste like this way, if you do like this way, it will be very efficient way, you can avoid the errors. Okay, and just make it like this simply. You should put the command each and every column here. Okay, between the columns. Okay, these are the called as columns. Okay, database columns, column names. Just copy, Control C, Control V. Okay, I just copy, Control C, Control V. That is the shortcut key of the keyboard. If you copy and paste this one, Control C, again Control V, again comma, Control C, here paste it after the bracket, Control V. My final one will be, I'm going to paste as well, email also, Control C, email, Control V. Okay, I successfully set all my database columns. This is our columns name. Okay, then what are the values I'm going to pass? So these are the values. When the customer enter anything else in these text boxes, this is passed into the variable which is a text name. The customer type their name, last name. This is the last name, text box name. It is passed into the variable L name. The same thing doing as first name also. So on, it's continuing. Okay, the same thing is continuing. So that these are the values I'm going to give here. So values here, again I'm going to put open bracket and close bracket. Within the bracket you have to assign the same thing like that. Okay, single quotation, double quotation, double quotation, single quotation. Here you have to put two addition sign here. Here you have to pass the first variable as this one. This is the first one, no? So it is go to this ID. Here you can see this is the first one, customer ID. So the customer ID, what is display the customer ID here, it is added into our first column as cust ID. Okay, this one will be our first column in our customer table. Okay, I hope you understand this concept. Again, one more time I will tell you. First, how to write the way is single quotation, double quotation, again double quotation, single quotation. Within the double quotation mark, you have to put two addition signs. Within the addition sign, you have to, what you are going to write is, you have to copy this variable name. When the user type anything else in the, when the user type their name, L name, it is passing the variable L name here. You have to assign here. So the L name is going to add the column which is a last name field. this one. Okay, the so on is continuing. Okay, I hope you understood so far. So we no need to explain again. So we will do the rest of the part. Okay, so let's copy this one. Then we have to add quickly bracket quickly. So this one for our first name, just copy, Ctrl C, and here come this point and paste it, first name, here this put paste name. After that here what are the another variable, first name, street, copy, Ctrl C, paste, Ctrl V here. After that street completed, city, what the city, paste city. Okay, after that what I'm going to do is here comma and state, Ctrl C, sorry, I have to copy this one again. And paste city. After that what I'm city, after the city I'm going to write here sofa, state we already wrote, no, city, no, first name, last name, street, city, no, here I'm going to state. After that state completed. After that phone number, after that date, I need another 4 fields, copy 3, comma, we don't have a comma here. Okay, date. After that we have to here put, after the date, what are the fields there, email and account number, email as well as account number. After that no, something wrong here, date, this one will be our account table, so I made some mistake. These records are applicable for our account table, this is our customer table here. So here we have to end up with email. Okay, so we need only one things, something wrong, comma, email. This is the final part of our table. Okay, email. Okay, let's close the bracket. Okay, here these are the relevant fields available in our customer table. If you look at the customer table, okay, the accounts table only these records, account ID, cust ID, account type, description, balance also there. Okay, so that I made mistake while entering the record here, so okay, keep avoid this one. Okay, this is how we have to write the insert query for the customer table. Okay, you have to double check this one, each and every fields are correct, each and every columns are matching. Okay, matching of these fields. Okay, I hope you guys you have understood so far. Please get in touch with my upcoming tutorial. If you like my channel, please subscribe me. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubts, ask me anytime.